Hello.
There it is.
Test, test. Hey,
Guys, we are on now, I believe. All right. Um, Make sure that blue light stays on.
I will.
I
Put
don't
it where I can see it.
really know why that cut off. Oh, all right, cool. So we got Sam. We are doing salmon tonight. We're grilling some salmon. I'm gonna show you how to prep that here in just a minute. Uh, Mark Lambert, if you didn't hear, he's hunting in Arkansas. So first of all, to do this, I like to grill salmon. I grill salmon a lot at home. So I use a little Kelly's mustard.
What? That's some good stuff.
And I put a little honey in it. Not much. Put a little honey in it. Now mix that up. And then,
So are you using that as a binder or just for flavor?
well, both. Um, it definitely helps bind, your seasoning to the fish. Um, and I just bought this at Kroger, this salmon. The whole fillets look better than the cut up pieces. So I went ahead. I figured we needed this size piece anyway.
Spent the big bucks and went for the whole thing.
Yeah. Me and my wife have been talking about it. We've been eating a little healthier this in the new year, the last few weeks, and
Just not on Thursday.
just not on Thursdays. But we're trying. That piece of Bojangles didn't help much, but I won't tell her that. So, yeah, it went out, didn't it? So, but I eat salmon a lot, and we cook salmon a lot. So, but eating healthy is not cheap.
No, it's not. It's more expensive. Yeah.
So it is a lot expensive. So double garlic butter from Boar's Night Out, White Lightning. I just put a good little layer of that on there. And then I've got this rub from RecTech. It's Chef John's Soul Powder. It's a hot lemon pepper, really good. So we'll put that on there pretty good. And then I'm going to add probably that right there. A little firefly dust from Riley Steak Princess. Probably one of the better blackening seasons we found. It's just a real good seasoning all the way around. Then I like a little dill. We still on sound, I guess. I like a little dill on mine. So some people would use fresh dill. I didn't have fresh dill. Yeah, thank you. So this is what we have. And so I'm going to put this on the grill. We're going to put it in the top rack of the gas grill over here. It's sitting about 400 degrees. So it's not going to take but about 25 minutes. So if you don't mind opening that grill for me.
You all the racks down.
Yeah, I probably need to spray that right there. Okay. All right, so we just put that down. We got some steaks for sheepdogs, mashed potatoes, and then we've got some asparagus fixing to go on the grill also.
We're going to use the Boar's Night Out double garlic butter as well as Big Jim's fins and feathers. Citrus. Good stuff right here.
So
How many of y'all are asparagus eaters?
You don't eat asparagus?
I don't eat asparagus or that stuff y'all presented earlier either.
But you do eat Bojangles.
I love Bojangles.
And
But that's
pickle pie.
yeah, not pickle pie. I'm gonna
I
throw this.
I wouldn't put that pie in the same category as that. Sorry, Dan.
I'm gonna throw this in here.
But,
I'm gonna cut that.
South is just not my specialty.
You didn't try one?
He wasn't in on that.
I'm with you,
But
David.
I know a lot of my grandfather used to eat it a lot at sandwiches. But
But you can make a pickle pie.
nobody said anything about me eating that pickle. I can make it. I
It's
probably
all
can make
for
the
the
South.
games when you start making pies and stuff. So, we used some great rubs tonight. Big Jim's Fin and Feathers citrus, and of course Boar's Night Out double garlic butter is a staple there, and then Kelly's mustard with our salmon. I did use this Rectech rub. You won't find that in stores unless you go to Ace Hardware or Rectech.com, and then I don't know whose deal
Whose
this
deal
is. Deal weed. I didn't know that was such a thing until we started. We called
We
people
peddling.
deal weed in like junior high or something, didn't we? So, you big deal weed. All right. So, man, I'm pretty sure we'll be here next week. I'm not sure, but I think so. We're going to the
should be
shed.
out of here by then.
Huh?
The weather should be gone by
Well,
Thursday.
yeah, weather should be gone.
We head out
If you
Friday.
don't know it, go get your milk and bread and eggs because White Death Armageddon is going to come.
You gotta
They
make
were already at Reed's today.
Yeah,
you
we're
gotta
gonna-
make the French toast or your milk sandwiches.
Yeah,
stuff
milk
like that.
sandwiches. But we are at a code 4, on that deal. So get ready.
It was 3 yesterday. So
It was
did
3 yesterday,
elevate
and then
today.
the weatherman had to scare you to one other level.
Right.
So everybody will wait till Saturday to go get their milk and bread because it's supposed to come Sunday. So y'all, plan ahead. You don't have to go all at the same time. Don't come to my Dollar General in front of my neighborhood
On Church Road.
on Church Road. Don't buy up all our good
Between
stuff.
Pleasant Hill and, once we, I think after Sunday, we don't go above freezing until Thursday.
I know it, man.
So
It's gonna be cold.
it's going to be chilly. Yep.
Yeah.
But then Friday morning,
So
heading south.
yeah, that's right. And it's a good 20 degrees warmer down there for some reason. So make sure to cover all your faucets. Make sure to, if you got some pipes, facing a outside wall, then leave those dripping, stuff like that. So know where your water cutoffs are. Don't leave dogs and cats outside. Pets inside. If you're going,
What about in-laws?
outside.
They can stay out. They can fend for themselves.
Do you like them or not? Okay.
Y'all ever known that I won't say what he said right here on camera, but y'all ever known like that that one person that's the SNL Debbie Downer character?
Yeah.
There's one right here on him. And he's a frequent flyer. You just don't ever know what he's gonna say. Yeah, get ready for the weather. It's gonna happen. They started talking about Monday morning we'd wake up and it'd be 1 to 3 inches of snow. Now they're more and more talking about 3 to 5. That kind of thing. So, but it's definitely gonna be cold.
They're going from their one time in. Now they're saying the temperature's going to drop, and then it can sit there, and then we're going to get this other blasting storm
Behind
right
it.
behind
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
think it's just
Not
gonna.
to mention the rain in between all of that. So
Yeah.
the snow ain't nothing. It's that ice.
Yeah,
under it.
I lived in St. Louis for about 4 years, and my first year there, we got when I say significant snows, we got like 9 or 10 significant snows. And and what I call significant would be things that would shut Mississippi down completely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like if there was a good dusting, it would shut us down. The great thing about living in St. Louis is they were prepared for all that. They had sleds, they had snow trucks, they had all that stuff. And you wake up in the morning and it might be snow all around you, but the roads were clear, and they've been working all night getting the roads clear for everybody because you still got to go to work. You still got to go to school. If there's a snow day up north, it's because there's 9 to 12 inches and you can't get out your door, I can drive in the snow. That's not a problem. It's just everybody else that can't. And the ice is
Sleet,
not fun
yeah.
to drive on. Sleet and the
Sleet
ice.
will usually starts with sleet around here, and that's what causes the trouble. But
Yeah, because there's ice underneath.
Right.
These guys think I got 4-wheel drive. Well,
And that
4-wheel
doesn't
Four-wheel
mean
drive is
anything.
pretty much the worst thing for
drive
it.
on ice is just all 4 wheels spinning.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 The taller and the louder doesn't mean they can go any
I'm
better.
sorry I'm getting these alerts on my watch, and I didn't mean to wear it, but it's
Is it weather alerts?
no,
Oh.
it's hockey alerts.
What kind of weather related?
I told you I'm
Rangers.
lived in St. Louis. Yeah, we are playing the Rangers tonight. I'm a Blues fan.
Yeah.
We are go Blues. We are playing the Rangers tonight. I got up there, and what was so weird about living in St. Louis, and I'll talk about our trip the other day too, but we lived in St. Louis, and I got to working with all these high school kids. I ran McAllister's Deli. We opened up one of the first McAllister's Deli in St. Louis, and we had all these high school kids working for us out in West County. And I go, all right, well, y'all going to the football game tonight? Or, they go, oh, we don't go to football games. We'll go to hockey match afterwards. So high school hockey was bigger than football.
In
And
St.
from
Louis?
Mississippi, yeah. And from a guy from Mississippi, that was kind of hard to take.
Yes.
Like, hey, are y'all cheering at the football game? No, we cheer at the hockey match. I'm like, what? So, yeah, high school hockey was a big thing. So, and they played, like, of course, not every school has a hockey rink. So you have hockey games all night long. So if they play on Friday night, Saturday night, or whatever, they might have a hockey game that starts at 11 o'clock at night, for a high school team, because they all have to play. All the city schools have to play, or the county schools have to play in like 1 or 2 areas, So it was pretty cool. You live in a whole different world. But
I never did get into the hockey thing.
No, there's not much. Yeah, I liked the River Kings when they were here. Yeah. I like the River Kings.
I don't know that much about the rules, but I like.
But I like it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it was, yeah.
Yeah, St. Louis, we played street hockey. When the ponds froze, you played ice hockey. All the way
Yeah.
across the board.
Yeah. So it was fun. I don't know that much. I've learned more of the rules probably in the last year or two. I went to one hockey game when I lived in St. Louis, but that's when the Rams were there, and we went to watch football in this oversized Walmart building.
Yep.
When they were in the dome, it was hard to watch football in the dome. I can tell you.
It was. I went to one game there. And
Did you?
Yeah, it wasn't, the atmosphere just wasn't right.
It wasn't the same. It was always like $10, $11 beer night up in there. And so, unless I went with the company, I couldn't afford to drink.
We used to have an ice rink at the Mall of Murder.
Yes, they
They
did.
Yeah.
had an ice rink.
Yeah, I got on that thing one time before Garth Brooks concert, about ripped my jeans out.
We sat in the restaurant that was on the end and ate hamburgers and drank some beers and watched them go out, almost ripped their pants out
Yeah.
and laughed.
What was the name of that restaurant? You remember? Something pub
All
or
I know is they had a good Long Island iced tea.
Yes, they did.
I can see it, but I can't think
Right
of
beside
the
the
name.
door.
Mall of Memphis wasn't open when I could drink.
Me neither, but I remember seeing it.
I remember there was an old timey Wendy's over there on
Mhm.
in the corner and by the arcade and all that kind of stuff. I remember that.
Candy shops.
Yeah.
Doing by the candy, by the scoop.
Good
Yeah.
ice rink. I
Uh,
had my mom send my hockey skates down here. We used to skate on
I
it all the
skated
time.
there
when I was
before,
stationed
yeah.
shoot.
But malls are a thing of the past now.
Yeah, we went to an indoor mall in St. Louis. We went to South County, and South County was kind of run down a little bit. But we went to West County Mall. West County Mall is like West County is kind of where nicer stuff.
Germantown.
You know, it is. It's kind of like the Germantown of St. Louis. And so you go to the West County Mall, man, it's nice. You know, there's no empty stores, none of that. You know, you don't have the gates pulled down and nothing. It's all nice. But we are. One thing I don't get, I love most things about St. Louis. I don't understand about the Provel cheese. So St. Louis, if you hadn't looked this up, St. Louis has their own brand of cheese or kind of cheese, Provel, and they make it just for pizza. And it's cheddar, Swiss, and provolone. Is it provolone?
Gotta be provolone.
I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
So cheddar, Swiss, provolone, and it's a white processed cheese.
Sounds good.
And you would think it's just like plastic. It's like one molecule away from plastic. And I don't know why they just put that on pizza. I mean, but it's kind of their thing, and nobody really outside of St. Louis pizza knows it. And like, not that I ever thought St. Louis had a pizza style, but they do, and it's not good.
But if I remember correctly, your favorite pizza joint is in St. Louis.
No,
isn't it?
no, it's not.
They use that smoked cheese in St. Louis. That's why I didn't like about the
Well, it's Provel.
smoked Provolone.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know if they smoke it or what.
It is.
They probably need to set it on fire. It's just not
And it
my.
might burn.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it smell like plastic. But that's one thing I just don't. I mean, Emo's Pizza, I didn't care for it, but I really St. Louis style pizza. You can have that. There's too many other cities that have great pizza and I can go eat stuff in St. Louis. I don't have to have pizza there. You know, I like a toasted ravioli. You take me to a pizza place, I'm getting some toasted ravioli for sure.
Did you find the restaurant I tried to recommend to you?
What restaurant was
I
that?
can't remember the name of it. It's in East St. Louis.
No, I don't go to places
we don't
in
go
East
there.
St. Louis.
There's a great restaurant. I can't think of the name of it.
Oh,
I'm
Right.
not down there in 72.
there's some buffets. There's some buffets over there, but I don't go to those.
Ashley, you like pizza?
Yeah.
Tribeca Alley and Sauce.
What now?
Tribeca Alley and
I've
Sauce.
heard it was good.
They got second in the world last year.
Yeah. Have y'all seen this? Have y'all seen this guy? If you don't know, this guy named Dave Portnoy. He is the president of Barstool Sports, right? And so he has an app called One Bite. And so, how are we looking up there?
Looking good.
All right, cool. So he has an app called One Bite. He does all these pizza reviews. He does a lot in New York, and he takes a one bite challenge. One Bite says it all. Takes a one bite challenge, and he gives scores. And so he has a app where people have done scores like that all over the country. So just about anywhere you can go, you can find a pizza place that's been done. And this kid did one at that pizza place in Byhalia.
Oh, at the
Pepperoni Brew.
Pepperoni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And gave it a pretty good score, and gave the Tribeca Cafe a pretty good score.
It's a wood burning
Yeah,
brick oven.
yeah. So, you know,
They got second in the
Chad Godinez says, "What's going on, Pit Crew?"
Todd's brother.
Is that Todd's brother?
Godinez.
Godinez. I didn't pronounce that right. Sorry, Todd.
Todd.
Nobody really.
Chad is on. Chad's on here.
Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah, Jacksonville, Florida. Jenny,
Yenny.
Miss you and G-Man.
Where's my charcuterie
Poor G-Man
board?
got robbed yesterday.
Yeah,
I
man.
saw that. That was so
What?
sad.
They broke in
Yeah,
his
his
shop.
place got stolen, broken
Brand
into.
new Snap-on reader and
Yeah,
a couple
took a
other
scanner.
things. Yeah.
That ain't cheap.
That ain't cheap at all.
No. And what if it's got, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a ballpoint pen, it's got Snap-on on it.
Yeah.
That's going to cost you about $150.
No, you can pay it every
You just buy
Friday.
it from
I mean, yeah, every Friday
For the rest of your
I
life.
can pay down.
Yeah.
I did
I'm
it
gonna
for
put something
22
on it.
years.
Huh?
I did it for 22 years. Step on the Snap-on truck.
Yeah.
$50 for 22 years every week.
Good gravy. Joe Wilson says,
Socket wrench paid off.
yeah. I got one socket wrench.
Just last week.
Hey, my buddy does a lot of eBay stuff, and he had a Snap-on dartboard, and I said, man, just because it has Snap-on on it alone, that thing ought to be worth $500. Joe Wilson's on here. He says, well, what about that Wilsonshire? We do have Wilsonshire back in stock. You better jump on it and get on the website because I see 2 bottles on the shelf
I was
back
gonna say,
there.
I don't
My
see
4
much.
bottles are right
Yeah,
there.
it's a 16-ounce squeeze bottle. So get on the website. I think it's $6.99, $7.99, something like that. So make sure you get you some. There's 4. I couldn't
I
see
didn't
double.
see many.
All right, Mikey D brought
I
us
got
some.
2 for my son, Brad.
So,
2 for me, 6 for mine.
you know, if it gets down to it, we'll auction these dudes off. But right here, Wilsonshire got a little Joe Wilson's face on it. Anytime you can buy something with Joe Wilson's face
Just
on it,
worth
go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
But we got a squeeze bottle, safe to ship. Send some to you boys across seas or whatever. It's easy to do.
Something shiny.
Right
something
snap on the top. Just right snap on and a.
Yeah,
there you
snap
go.
on. They're $500.
good. Shelf that.
Well,
You can
every
get
Friday
both of
you can
these for
make
$500 here.
Yeah.
Let's quit having
So-
Snap-on. They don't need no help.
There you
Yeah,
go.
they don't need no help.
They're not helping me.
They sure ain't help me.
They
Never.
got a parking spot like the Red Wing guys.
Hey, Blues are up 2-1. So how was this done? over
It's looking good. It's not ready, but
Oh, all right. So I like how, like, the thin side of your salmon gets the crispy edges. That's some of my favorite parts. So it's getting all like nice brown crispy in there. I don't know how long it's been. They're going fast. Mark Lambert says the bottles are going fast. So act now, act now, act now. SSOMD.com. Get you some. You might as well. I mean, we're probably going to take the rest of it to the shed or something and probably sell it down there, I would say.
be easy if there's any left.
Mark needs to tell you where the stash is at because the shelf is clear now.
Yeah, the shelf is clear. I can find it.
Hey, tell Chad to meet us at the shed.
All right. So, yeah, we're probably going to sell a few bottles of it tonight.
I know what more is. Though.
Yeah,
Gotta be over here.
I know where it is.
Huh?
I think I know where the.
Exactly.
I think so. And if you're a retailer, you better get them fast too by the case. I know Townsend Spice took a picture of theirs. They got some in. Like I said, it's easy to ship. We can ship it all around the world. Wherever you need some Wilsonshire and you need it everywhere, go ahead and place your order today. It's by God, Joe Wilson. You're right. You're right.
So do you think the picture alone of well, this one does have Joe though.
It
Yeah, it
does.
does. There it is. I think that right there alone does something to it.
Yeah, it's kind of like putting Snap-on a wrench.
Well, there
It
you
makes
go
it
again
work.
with that tool company.
Well, that certain tool company that starts with an S.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. That name alone or that image right there, I mean, that ought to be.
So Joe will take payments every Friday
Yeah,
for a bottle
that's
of
right.
his
That's right.
sauce.
Got Dad picking up my Wilsonshire tonight. Who's Brad Posey?
That's my son.
Oh,
There you go.
I have 2 for him and 2 for me sitting right over
well,
there.
he's taking care of it, Brad. It's in good
Got you
hands.
covered.
It's behind you. You used to be on the bottom shelf.
We got it. We
Yeah,
found it.
well, I know. We'll
It's on a
see.
pallet on the bottom shelf.
Greg, you're not here. As much as you'd like to be here, you're not here.
Go find you a hoop of cheese.
He'd probably like Provel cheese, and he don't even like cheese. Yeah, because it's not cheese. Go ahead and mix you up a 50-50 batch of Wilsonshire and hot sauce and dip that fish in it. That might have to happen.
Is this one then where you go, as a chief person, giving a small shout out?
Are you looting or
Bring it
we
here.
need to call security?
Them
How we
asparagus-
look? How we looking over
them
there?
asparagus,
They're about.
they're getting there. They're there, just about. Just so they're not. I don't like them all withered up. I like my asparagus to still have a little bite to them.
Hey,
Say what?
coming soon to BigJimHudgens.com.
Oh, BigJimHudgens.com will have some Wilsonshire. Not Mexican. I'm not sure what he says. Oh, we can't ship it to Mexico? Is that what you're saying?
No bueno.
I don't know. Mark Lambert just said not Mexican. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Well,
They can speak it though.
what if
Yeah.
what if you just put some tape over the Wilson picture? Then can you send it to Mexico?
Maybe. That might be why we
I wasn't
can't.
gonna say anything.
It crosses the border and be like, no bueno, no bueno, no Wilson.
Un momento, señor.
I
Out
don't
of the
know what
car.
you just said.
Out of the car.
No.
¿Dónde está
Where's
Joe
G-Man
Wilson?
when you need him?
Passport, ID.
Don't use Mexican sauce. What's Mexican
I
sauce?
think he's talking about maybe mixing in the mixture, maybe.
Oh, Bill
When you
Simmons,
combine it.
Wilsonshire and the hot sauce.
Oh, the
Yeah.
hot sauce. He's
Yeah.
saying don't use.
The Mexican hot sauce.
Oh no. We ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, you don't want to do that.
There's here. I got a whole bunch of little bottles of Tabasco right here.
Ooh, yeah.
It'll be one of these.
Look here.
Yeah, I'm thinking about that.
You ever buy here and you need like these little
That's
jalapeno Tabasco bottles? Just
Okay.
grab you some of these.
so good.
Throw them in your purse and your man.
Don't mistake it for your eye drop.
Yeah, that'd be a bad deal.
Ooh.
That'd be a bad deal.
Or Listerine.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Literally, you can right hand. Eye drop's not so much.
Yeah. Yep. So this fish, man, is somebody saying the ice cream machine worked at McDonald's?
Really nice.
Surely not.
Oh. He's got a McFlurry over here or something.
Oh yeah, he got McFlurry.
Which McDonald's did you
How
find
many
with a
McDonald's
working
did you have to
machine?
Go to?
Arlington.
Arlington.
That's what I pick him up.
Yeah.
From daycare.
Arlington.
And the ice machine work?
Yeah, it always does.
Wow.
Look, I'll tell you this: if the McDonald's
Sometimes,
is
Jerry,
a
let me
Jeffers
see that.
family, they always do.
Yeah, I brought
They had
them
their
on.
stuff together.
Decorate.
What?
I'm gonna put that on top of this. So I like to there when your salmon's finishing, I like to lay a couple of slices of lemon on top. First, it makes it look good. Then it adds a little lemon juice. So
How's fish looking?
oh, it looks great. Crispy on this one end over here. This big end, I'm not so sure about it being done yet. So that's why I'm trying to leave that on there for a little bit. So you want some lemon in that asparagus?
Sure, why not? They might like it.
Oh, a little acid also wakes it up.
I believe it's ready. I'd screw it over.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 3 pounds of jalapenos, you need like 4 cups of sugar or something. Yeah, cayenne in it. Bring a little back. No joke.
Yeah, I wasn't for sure if you were gonna pull that off or not. Were you gonna try to slide it?
All right. Speaking of Bojangles, I got a conversation for you, just for a couple minutes till we get this fish done. Thanks, Bojangles. They're not paying me either. We support a lot of things that don't pay us around here, I guess. And so, we probably said this before. My favorite breakfast sandwich is a steak biscuit from Bojangles. Hands down. It's the best. All right. And I think, and Hardee's has pretty much an equal as good steak sandwich at Hardee's.
You try Jack Purtle.
No, I don't tend to go in places there's Jack Purtles.
They got gravy slaw.
Tell me when they put one on Goodman Road, and I'll let you.
Silo Square.
Yeah, Silo Square. If they put a Jack Purtles in Silo Square, I'll be there. So Hardee's is right up there with the Bojangles,
I agree. That's my favorite.
right? But I think Bojangles is ahead mainly because of the bow rounds. These I call them bow taters. They call them bow rounds. To me, I would call them bow taters.
$silver.
Them silver dollar hash brown little seasoned pieces of wonderful. It does it for me.
I agree.
It puts it over the top. You put mustard on that steak sandwich, on that steak biscuit, and you eat your bow rounds and have you some cup of coffee, you're ready for the day. Maybe even take on the week at that point in time.
So on the way to a competition, you and I stopped and found a new thing they had for breakfast. Well, but they have it all day.
Them blueberry
Blueberries biscuits.
That's against the law. I'm
I
telling
think
you.
it is. Until
All right, so it's kind of like how would you describe it? Kind of like a cinnamon
a
roll.
little bit sweeter than a biscuit.
But it's a biscuit with like
Blueberries throughout.
blueberries throughout it, but then it's got like a glaze over the top of it. It's pretty wonderful.
Really good.
Yeah. The Bowberry biscuits are the bomb.
Yes.
That's what
So when
Yenny
you come
just
back with Bojangles next time, get a side of those. as
Yenny,
well.
Yenny just said they were the bomb. So I do have to agree. They are pretty dang good.
Hey, Mark, you leave any for us?
Nope. Snooze, you lose.
Yeah. So what is your favorite? But I know you agreed with me there. So does anybody have their favorite breakfast sandwich? And I'm not talking about, like Whataburger is there. I'm talking about biscuit sandwich.
Gary's
I'm not a big
gas
fan
station
of biscuits without gravy.
Many.
I'm a Frisco guy.
You're a Frisco guy?
Yeah, because he's
I like
Okay.
the sourdough.
with biscuits unless they have gravy.
All right.
Where?
I don't know, the McGriddle.
Uh,
I do.
I can't do it.
Hardee's
You
has
like
a
the
Frisco
McRibs, too,
sandwich.
don't you? Yeah.
I
Like the
don't know.
exactly.
See-
He likes the McRib too.
you know why I don't like the McGriddle is the artificial like syrup taste.
I'm not a big.
You think the eggs are real too?
No, I didn't.
Or the sausage.
Hey, looks kind of like it.
Hey, but the fried egg on a sausage egg McMuffin is.
It's a round egg.
It's round. It's got white. Hey, I'm with it.
Okay.
Hey, you get that big platter and add
Perception.
round egg, they give you two.
Chick-fil-A used to have a bagel, egg, and cheese chicken biscuit, and it was good. Bagel. It was a bagel. It wasn't a biscuit.
I ain't gonna lie, right off of Witten, the Burger King, the croissant,
I don't go for Burger King for nothing.
only because there's gas right there.
Yeah. I can't do Burger King.
And then
The only thing I did Burger King for was college and the original chicken sandwich. The original chicken sandwich, add cheese. That was a good deal.
That's still good.
Huh?
That one sandwich though,
That croissant?
it's still a real croissant.
Croissant.
You can
It
still
is
get
buttery.
a good sausage biscuit or a biscuit at some of these small gas stations.
Now,
Mom-
gas station's a whole different level.
That's a whole.
That's a whole different category.
except in Pickwick.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we tried 3 times.
Oh, no, that's in Corinth.
Corinth.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought, like, what? No, that restaurant in Corinth, we couldn't get a biscuit up there.
No, it was against the law.
Y'all did try
We did
Yeah,
try.
we did try Slugburger.
I wasn't impressed.
If you've ever look, I wasn't. I can say I've had one, but I wasn't as impressed about it.
It wasn't. It didn't live up to all the hype or the talk.
It hit like a
Like a slug.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
if you swallowed like a brick that expanded.
That's not good.
I mean, that's kind
That's
of.
I'm a brick.
That's kinda-
Good
I mean, I don't. They're probably not going to put me on the slug burger.
You ain't getting a slug burger sponsorship.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not
right.
getting a slug burger sponsorship. Yeah, that went down. But the Baconator has yeah, the Baconator's good. Wendy's breakfast is good.
Never had it.
Wendy's little tater wedges,
Yeah.
really good.
When's the last time you had breakfast at Taco Bell?
Never had it.
It's been a minute, but see, like you can't find a Taco Bell that's open all the time.
Well,
Like-
what time are you talking about?
Yeah.
I remember eating the Taco Bell at 2 or 3 in the morning quite often.
That board,
That's a whole
give me
different-
that board. That's
That's
bigger.
fourth meal.
Yeah.
What's that? That's fourth meal. Okay.
I'm constipated. Let's go to Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Go to Crystal's. For the breakfast burgers.
I ate Crystals many a times at 2 or 3 a.m.
Hey, I will
too.
tell you this.
4 a.m.
The breakfast. So, everybody that's been here has traveled with Lambert. Once you hit Texas, you got to hit Waterburg.
Waterburg.
Oh yeah, it's happening.
However,
Even now,
I got a story about it now. Nope.
we're not doing that.
The Waterburgers this side of the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
No.
No.
It's a whole different. No, it's
It's a They treat you different in Texas.
they treat you different here too.
Yeah, but a wrong
And-
kind of different.
and it's not near as good.
No.
It's like East Coast Whataburger versus Midwest.
Sausage burrito at Arby's is good. And this is Mark Lambert. I didn't know they had it.
Love Arby's.
Didn't know they had Arby's breakfast.
Sonic loaded breakfast.
Oh yeah, the
burrito.
ultimate.
Yeah.
Supersonic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Supersonic.
Fast food
I
breakfast.
can't even take a bite
Yeah.
out of it. It's so good.
They just get the fried steak sandwich there like that.
Supersonic.
So your fish is looking good here,
That's
actually.
pretty.
Yeah, let's get
Thank you.
on salmon.
What did we go with that on again? Season on there?
We went double garlic butter. Started out with Kelly's mustard
With a little bit of honey.
with a little bit of honey. Went double garlic butter. We went soul powder from Rectech, and we did a little Riley's Cajun
And some dill.
and some dill.
Deal weed.
Dill weed.
Yeah, dill weed.
Hush, dill weed.
Look at that new label. Look at that label.
This label?
That's a pretty cool label.
That's a pretty label. So that's what it is. We got a little fish. I like this little crispy end right here too. So that turned out real well. And then, of course, Mark Lambert says this is our go-to, right? If you want to ever get me Whataburger, this is my go-to, and this is Mark Lambert's go-to too. Whataburger Bob is the breakfast on a bun. Bob, sausage Bob, brioche bun, add mayo, and then get an extra order of hash browns so you can take the hash brown sticks and put them on your Bob. And then, if you really want, if you're feeling groovy about yourself, order a side of gravy and dip your Bob in the gravy.
Well, you almost got to have an instruction manual for all of that.
Just call me. If you're ever at Whataburger, you're like, Ashley, what do I eat again?
So 6 o'clock in the morning,
Yeah.
got Whataburger, just call you.
Yeah, run down that
You
list.
know I'm here. So we got to get some plates.
Got a few here.
Got a few here. I do not want to drop this asparagus.
Silverware.
That's gonna be hot. All right, so let's set that right there. We got our asparagus right there, looking all good. And we got our steaks for sheepdogs mashed potatoes.
Oh, yeah. Now, is that got the Joe Wilson steak for sheepdog potato mix on
It
it?
does. I mean,
Ooh, that's
you
good
can't
stuff.
call it steaks for sheepdogs mashed potatoes if it doesn't have it.
You'd be
That's good stuff.
So,
what's that word I'm looking for?
plagiarizing. Yeah, honey butter chicken biscuit ain't bad either from Whataburger.
I like their cinnamon rolls.
Yeah, their cinnamon rolls
Yeah,
are
big
awesome.
spoon.
That's
We have a bigger spoon.
Yeah, Todd would give you
Candace
one.
Hodson told me about that one.
What?
Cinnamon rolls.
Cinnamon rolls at Whataburger?
Didn't
I had
know.
never had one
Yeah, Candace Hodson.
Hey,
told
you
to
can
try
buy a
it, you
6-pack of them.
because I always just get their biscuits and gravy.
And you just get one. It comes in a box.
Perkins
Share it.
Restaurant.
All right.
At Christmas time, they actually make Christmas trees.
So-
Cinnamon buns.
we're gonna.
Or we can always bring up our friend Seth.
That boy can cook.
No.
If it's some pastry, that boy can do it.
Yes. His cinnamon rolls are amazing.
Yeah.
Would you like the collage?
Oh, I do like cloth.
Yeah, get you a nice good cup of coffee and some of the cinnamon rolls.
There, scoot that over that way. Let me cut this up real quick. Looks good.
Looks good.
Let me pull that lemon off there.
I cook fast too.
Yeah, see the bigger end, probably not as done as I would like it. I might put it back on.
Right here back on over.
Yeah.
Where's that spatula?
Yeah. I know.
We'll have to talk to Mark about that.
All right. So probably I've cut it already. So it came off the skin well. It just needs a little bit right where it humps up there. It needs a little more time. Don't say that, Mike.
Say what?
I know what you said. Well, I'm kind of messing this up, but that's why I don't do the culinary side of this show.
Skin good. Bacon good.
See, I can eat that. That's not a problem to me. It will probably won't take long.
We'll ramp it up a little bit over here.
So, one little fish, a little mashed potato. Let's see here.
Tongs for the asparagus, please.
Like that crispy edge. Who's with me? Is that you?
I want to get in the shower.
So came off the skin good.
Plate section.
Brought me up potatoes. Yes, I could, but done. That's good. I'll swap the plates.
Man, those potatoes are great.
Mark says,
Thank you.
put that on some toasted muffin with some hollandaise and a poached egg. I'm with you on that deal.
You want a plate then?
Jerry?
Who doesn't eat salmon? You don't?
Danny, one plate?
I will, but
I'll take yours.
This is probably.
Is it
It's probably
one
gonna go
here?
here.
One scoop only, private?
You got it.
I'm gonna say right
Food ain't long enough.
Mike,
Absolutely. Thank you.
We were talking about potatoes, right?
What?
That's what I went with.
I don't know.
Just checking.
Yep, right.
how's that looking any better?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Daniel, is that you?
Where?
You eat salmon?
I do.
Okay.
Just not the grassy stuff.
What? Oh, he doesn't eat asparagus.
Not really.
I got you.
Yeah, you can put the grassy stuff with potatoes on this one.
Who didn't get any? Jim, you good? You need some salmon?
More.
No, good, no.
All right. So, salmon, pretty easy.
Did you get your crispy part?
Asparagus, no, I gave it out because it was already done. Not much.
I'll
There you
share
go.
with you.
No, I'm good.
I'll trade pieces.
So definitely get some more. You got a fork?
Yeah.
Salmon, pretty easy. Asparagus, like pretty good plate there. Pretty healthy.
Nice dinner. Oh, yeah.
Don't
There you
worry.
go.
Yeah,
That's
what kind
not, that's not
I always have to look and see what kind of pie he's bringing.
That's not real, is it?
You know,
Gravy, man.
what's that?
These dang steaks for sheepdogs, taters, man.
I've got those down pat. 'Cause
You
I really
cannot
like them.
beat
And,
'em.
and everywhere I cook them, you know, Gary done them at work and a couple of catering deals. Everybody just loves them. I'll stick to them forever.
What kind of potatoes you using?
Huh?
Just use the Idaho spuds or red potatoes? What do you? First time I ate them.
Use a regular Idaho,
You've had those potatoes?
and then you don't have to peel them.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
That's wrong.
unless you like
I need to get you some seasoning.
the red. I mean, like I like little red potatoes, and I do them with those. But then that way, I mean, you're gonna have peel in them.
Yep. I like
Skins
skins.
is favorite part of my fish. You dice it small enough when you cook it, then you got basically what I call it dirty mash.
So, Chad, Todd's brother,
Yeah,
says the skin is his favorite part.
On the tater?
it is mine.
No, of the fish.
Oh!
Oh
Right.
no!
Of the fish.
What?
I'm going to text him. That don't
Potato
sound right.
or the fish?
I'd say tater,
Because I left the skin on the potatoes.
not the. I mean,
But unless you know something I don't.
The skin, if it's crispy,
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
Yeah.
I know,
but
I get what he's saying. I'm not a skin, but
It is crispy.
it's crispy.
If it's crispy.
asparagus good.
So potatoes. Oh yeah, what was the potatoes?
He said. Chad said the fish.
I bet Lambert likes the skin too.
Absolutely. I know there's nothing wrong with it.
I just,
Right.
not me.
Incredible.
It's. I mean, that's not gonna be my. As long as there's still meat on the fish,
You
that's
don't
not
do
gonna be.
sushi with it. It ain't sushi
Hey, Ash.
style.
Tell Chad to bring it on down to the shed.
Is he coming?
I'm trying to talk him into it.
Oh,
He's in Jacksonville. It's only a 6-hour drive.
he said crispy salmon skin.
Nope, exactly.
I guess if it is crispy enough, I can see it.
Yeah.
It's good, I promise.
Not like what we just saw.
So upper state New York,
Mine is
we
good.
used to get,
Yeah, it was crispy on
when we
that
used to
end.
go up there, go salmon fishing. You could swap out. I mean, instead of doing it yourself or having to process your fish, you just turn in yours, they give you another one.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah.
weight, whatever. And they had fried skins. My
Really?
cousins got me onto it. I was like, I don't know, dude. It was not bad.
You could take the skin and put it back on the gas grill with the hot heat.
Yeah.
And tighten it right on up.
Wow.
You don't get the rubbery
like the sour
texture like that, and it gets leans toward the crisp like a potato chip. It's
I like
nice.
dashi, which is, you know, they
How
shave
is-
fish. I
Yep.
mean,
How's everybody's fish? How you like that?
those are good.
I didn't,
Still,
Here.
Still good.
Daniel did
He's
good on the
mine,
asparagus.
he did too.
I'm gonna tell you.
Rookie,
Drop it, Alan. got
rookie
it.
on the asparagus.
yeah, Alan got mine.
Well,
Nobody that's here, nobody that's not here will know Alan. They'll think our other Alan.
I'm gonna tell you.
What I liked about the asparagus is it was the skinnier asparagus.
You like the
not
skinnier?
really big, yeah. I mean, I like both of them.
Yeah. I'll eat them all. Don't matter.
Can't say I knew what I was doing when I picked it up from the
I
grocery
like the
store.
lemon zest on the asparagus. Yep.
Yeah. I like asparagus. So,
I like that Bojangles fish too.
Bojangles fish.
Well, it deep fried.
Oh, didn't.
Popeyes
Chicken
fried
fish.
Oh, that fish of the sea,
Mhm.
or that fish of the land.
That's why that steak's good. It's fried with that chicken grease.
That's right. Hey, you know why I think Bojangles sells the most biscuits? Because they got that biscuit window.
Right there in front of you.
You
watch
walk
them
in,
do
you can see them making biscuits. You know they didn't come frozen out of no box. They making them. The lady's got flour on her face. That's what's the best part about it.
That's one thing my wife likes to get on to me about is when I'm in the kitchen doing something that I make a big mess.
Oh, you cannot
And-
make biscuits without getting flour everywhere.
Everywhere.
I can't get a bag of flour out of the pantry and bring it to the kitchen
No,
without
no, no.
dripping of something on it.
So,
Dude.
any opportunity that you can get to make steaks or sheepdogs, mashed potatoes, do it.
Never had
Oh,
This weekend during
You know,
the shit
rest
will
of
be
it-
perfect.
it. Ain't risky. It's
Yeah.
just, the steak for sheepdog season.
I have Italian beef in my.
Yeah, my-
you put sour cream in there?
Yes.
Yeah, sour cream and butter.
5 pound bag of potatoes.
Hey, and you don't have to put beyond everybody's belief. You don't have to put Texas beef in.
What?
What?
Are you sure?
I mean, it all depends. I like Texas beef.
I've had it both ways.
I've had it both ways.
I will say the Texas beef's a little overpowering.
Pepper.
If you put too much.
If you put too much.
We had an episode here one night, and we did potatoes.
I mean, if
Somebody
you
went
turn
to seasoning, and you can probably rewind this or go back and look in the files,
in the archive,
archived, yeah. And we had someone proceed in seasoning the potatoes with Texas beef. One mark,
no,
but he kept going and going, and then he tasted it, and he kept going again. And finally, they were to the point almost of couldn't eat it.
I mean they changed colors.
So
And
somehow or another, I ended up with that pan at my house, and it sat in the refrigerator in the garage for 2 or 3 more weeks before I disposed of it. But,
Yeah.
you're right. They changed the color. I think they changed texture.
Turned into a brick.
So just
Oh,
don't
that-
over.
I got
Texas
a little-
beef is one of my favorite rubs.
I got a little
especially for
skin on
steak.
that one. It wasn't bad.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah.
That's where you make patties, make potato cakes, and serve them with some nice German sausage.
I don't
I'm gonna
think
tell
you
you,
could
it
have
had
done
a
that
lot. You couldn't cover up this much black
either. Nah,
pepper.
you couldn't.
You couldn't cover it up. Wow.
You want to
I hope you found this.
cut the dessert for us?
I hope you found this informational and
Whoever's gonna cut it. does.
somewhat, hopefully entertaining. I'm not sure. I don't usually handle the culinary side of this. Y'all know that. So
did a good job.
I hope so.
I mean, I was pretty impressed by the trout. Looked good, tastes good, kind of fancy.
All right, while you're eating, one more time.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna go.
All right, one last time. My birthday. It's on Saturday. No, it's on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Last one.
This coming up Sunday.
It's coming up soon.
That's right. And I got the Facebook fundraiser. Go to Michelle with 1 L, Vigil Poland. That's Poland like the country. I got a fundraiser set up for Ashley and Mark's Faith and Fires Ministry. Just go on, donate a little bit. Appreciate it. Because I don't know how much celebrating I'm going to be able to do, and it's going to be cold.
I found your site.
You
And I
did. You
took care
did
of it.
good. High
Yeah,
five.
right.
See? Do be like Daniel.
Be like
Be
Daniel.
like
I don't know about
Daniel.
that.
I would say be like Daniel all the time.
Yeah, I created a Facebook page to raise money for these guys and all they do. All right.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Push the flags out. You
What now? Oh, class. February 10th. State class benefiting Faith and Fires Ministry. Me, Mark Lambert, and Big Jim Hudgens himself will have an SEA style steak class. We'll be showing and teaching the anatomy of a steak. Mark Lambert will go through that. We'll have a whole loin. We'll cut out steak and have you look at what goes into selecting a steak and what we choose from. If we have our choice on the table, what we like and what we like to cook. And that might be in contrast. My choice would be in contrast with what Big Jim likes to cook. And this class is not a replacement for practice. What this is to give you different techniques, different bullet points to say, hey, I like the way he does that, but I might need to adapt it to the way I'm doing something. So Big Jim cooks one way. I cook a completely different way. I use the sous vide. He doesn't. I might use a pellet grill sometimes. I might use a charcoal grill sometimes. Big Jim can cook on anything. I think I've seen him with a cinder block and a set of grill grates before. So Big Jim can do it. So with Mark Lambert and Big Jim here, you're going to learn something. Now, me, I'm not so sure, but they let me tag along. But we're going to have a good time anyway. It's going to be a great day of fellowship. But for $100 a person, you can get signed up, and all benefits go to Faith and Fires Ministry. I'd like to thank Big Jim Sauces and Rubs for all what he's going to do that weekend.
You need that spatula.
And then also the weekend before Fort Worth is the Weekend of Champions Memphis in May style class here.
We won't be teaching that
Well,
one.
I won't be teaching that one. I'll probably be running around getting water or something like that. But we'll have Mark Lambert, Mr. Shoulder himself, 7-time world champion, teaching shoulder class. You'll have James Cruz, 2021 world champion in ribs, in the rib division.
Let's try that.
Yeah, he's been close 3 times. I think he got second like twice, and then first in ribs. And then we have our defending world champion in whole hog, hometown barbecue, and Dusty Wally and Scott Guy will be here. They are the 2023 world champions, the 2021 runner-ups, and the 2019 world champions. So for $800, you get all 3 of those. I mean, that's an investment, I know.
How
But
much is it?
if you're getting serious about Memphis and May style cooking, these are the people to come see. So even the
Somebody
new
wants it.
MBN format of the new contest, you still have to cook those 3.
What new contest?
I think it's called SummerSlam or something. I think Hulk Hogan's gonna be there.
Down by the river.
Yeah. So and Ric Flair and Ric Flair. So no. In the 12 by 12 squared circle, brother. You're gonna have to get in it to win it. You gotta get in it to win it, Mike Brown. Mikey D, you too. Do you hear what Mark Lambert is saying? I don't know. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
All right. So, if you want to learn how to cook that way by some champions, some proven champions, March 8th, I think.
diabetes.
So
Yeah,
No.
dude, come on, man.
We want to live forever.
I don't want it.
what, the pie? That was Jessica did the pie.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
There you go.
it's so good. It's so good. Hey, we normally have popsicles and prayers, but we're gonna have pie and prayers tonight because I can't do both.
Thank you, Jess.
But it is brought to you by Boars Night Out, White Lightning. Thank you, Alan and Eric and Team White Lightning for helping us out. But this pie is wonderful.
You can have mine too, Ashley.
No, no,
Okay.
no. But let's pray. Gracious Heavenly Father, Lord, just thank you for these friends, family, Lord. Thank you for everybody watching. Lord, may we be a blessing to someone tonight. Lord, thank you for the food you provided, Lord. We know all things come from you. Thank you for your many blessings. Thank you for loving us. Thank you for your grace and your mercy and your gift of salvation through your Son, Jesus Christ. In Jesus Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Thank y'all so much for watching. I think Lambert will be back unless he's fishing, but I don't think he's going fishing. But it's going to be hard to catch him this time of year. He's either hunting or fishing or both.
And then coming up cooking.
Or
so-
shit,
Or
San
coming up.
Antonio.
Or, yeah.
Hey,
Or out of
before it
out
comes
of town.
June.
So we'll probably have some things on the road. We'll probably come to you live Friday night at the shed a little bit. So Friday night at the shed will be a party out here. So
You might want to go live early.
might want to go live early.
Well, no, they would be okay. The
Yeah.
audience might be.
Yeah. Now it might not be a family show with the audience, but
Right.
Not in the saloon, but over at the crawfish tent.
so
The
can't
logo
wait
tent.
to see the rest of our SEA family out there. And thank y'all so much. Got a big contest in Cape Girardeau this weekend. Y'all be safe getting there with the weather and get home safely. And then we'll see y'all next week at the shed. Thank y'all so much for watching. God bless you. Love God and love people. Y'all, we'll see you next week. Thanks, Daniel. Appreciate it. Thank y'all.
Thanks, Jess.
Thank you, Bob Lambert.